Hey, I'm back here with guess who? Amy. I was telling Amy about this video here about the House of Commons where, you know, we showed a picture in our group and on Facebook we're shoving it around that the army had a COVID, you know, it was an army van thing, truck, and on the back it said COVID-19. So they're starting to sort of put it over to the military. And then I was yip-yapping away to Amy, and then what did you say, Amy?
Well, it just occurred to me that maybe all of our leaders aren't really there anymore, and they're not really in charge anymore. They might have gone somewhere, because I had seen a video about why they deep-faked President Trump. I just Googled it. Why are they deep-faking President Trump? And it brought up a video about when he had gone to Davos for that meeting with the World Economic Forum, and he said that he wasn't worried about climate change, so they changed it all around to make it sound like he was saying that it was a big concern of his. And he did it to other world leaders too, to make them say make it sound like they were saying the things that they were for. And so,
I must admit that that is what Marilyn is talking about, isn't it? That's what they do. They change it. But I can't believe that they're doing it. Well, so Trump goes out somewhere, and then the BBC put their take on it. ITV put their take on it. All the news stations in America, each one puts their take on it. By the end of it, we'd never know. Like, can you imagine how confusing it would be if they all did that? But Marilyn did say that.
Yes, and also I was thinking of Prince Charles when he was saying that we have to have a military government, and I just don't think Charles, whoever Prince Charles was, I don't think the real Prince Charles would say things like that.
No, he suddenly got all political when he's never been political before, and now he looks like an actor.
Political.
And then, you know, don't you, when I did Buckingham Palace, it wasn't Trump, it wasn't Camilla, it wasn't Charles, it was a Diddy Camilla, and then when the flashes were going on underneath, Trump was a different person.
Right. And when Charles was at the World Economic meeting, some people looked at that and discovered it was really a deep fake. They could tell. I think you did a video where it wasn't really Charles there, and this other lady had a channel, and she actually put it through photo forensics, because she could tell Charles didn't look right and it wasn't him, and she put it through photo forensics. So I just thought the way all these leaders, you know, at least a few years ago we had some semblance of a free world, and they would never have talked like this, telling us we have to have vaccines forced into us and everything. So I feel like maybe just the whole world.
You know, instead of them standing up doing this kind of thing, when the statistics are so low that they're much small. I don't mean to poo-poo anybody that's got cancer or anything like that, but those numbers are higher than the COVID ones. That they're doing this is ridiculous. Selling it to us that we've got a virus that doesn't exist. Well, it doesn't, does it?
Right.
And then putting this on the people.
Right. And that's why I just got to thinking, because of what we see in the footage and how bad everybody looks and everything, that maybe it's just videos of what they would have them to be saying.
Is that why the military's moving in?
I think so. That's why they've got the military moving in, because we'll just be a military government, and under the New World Order that they're bringing in. That's what I got to thinking about it, and that's what makes sense to me. Because when I saw that they had to change around what Trump had said at Davos, and when Charles was saying that about we have to have military, like a military government.
Why is he getting involved?
Right, I just thought this is so
I suppose he has to, because in this country there are a lot of royalists, so that's why maybe.
Yeah, but like you said, they were never political before. You know, we never heard all that kind of talk from them. And that might not even been Charles in the video, because if it wasn't him at the World Economic Forum, it might have been a computer image of him when he was saying we'll have a military-style government. So I just think they've taken our figureheads, and I don't know where they've gone, but they're just using their faces and voice technology to have them appear that they're telling us things about what we have to do. And I just think maybe it's just all made up. And I think Hard News TV had a video about voice technology, where they can change voices around to make people sound like other people.
We did that video last night, didn't we? Where Ike looks like Gary I think it's Gary Newman. He's the pin.
Yes, Gary Newman. Yes. So we went from being at least we thought we were free as we can be, I guess, in 2016. Here we are, 2020, and we turned
Dear me, sorry about that, Amy. Sorry about that for the video. It doesn't matter. When I record, the moment I start recording, I get all these messages coming through.
I feel like the world is just going upside down. From 2016 till now, I mean, we always had our disagreements and things weren't perfect, but they didn't have to have us being forced into vaccinations and everything else. The semblance of feeling free. We didn't have to walk around in masks with our face covered up. And when you go somewhere, like when I was away this weekend, they were much nicer than when I went away in July. But you had to make sure you had the mask handy just in case somebody got militaristic and one of the employees at a store or a restaurant, you wanted to have it handy in case they said, halt, you cannot come in here without that mask. And but they didn't.
So basically we're just we're out in the cold, really, because we don't. Well, it's just a strange thing that the military are all hyping up, and they're talking about the military doing all this, and
yes, I know. I don't like the fact that they've gotten the military. That's not a good thing at all.
Is there anything else you want to say, Amy?
Oh, no, just I just had that thought about why, because it's so much of the deep fake. And
other space agencies took over in the pandemic, including Elon Musk was brought in now, and they're all to do with cognitive engineering.
Exactly. Oh, and I did see something real quick in a video last night. It was on Hard News TV. They're trying to develop some kind of technology that they can infiltrate into our dreams when we're sleeping. Put thoughts in our mind, infiltrate into our dreams or something. It's just gotten very
ugly,
draconian. Yeah, ugly. Yes, very ugly. So,
well, Amy,
we just have to fasten our seatbelts and hold one tight through all of this.
Yeah, we're in a hurricane and we don't like it.
Yes, no, we don't.